Okay, Preston, here we go. The following is a middleweight contest, and we are scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UKFC debut, representing Supergym MMA, it's James Reeves. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, also making his UKFC debut, representing Blackburn Predators, Ibrar Hussain.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a middleweight competition here. Ibrar Hussain representing the Blackburn Predators, fighting out of the red corner in the yellow and black Venom, taking on James Reeves from Supergym MMA. Reeves making his amateur debut. Ibrar Hussain looking for his first amateur win.
Southpaw fighter as well. Ibrar Hussain moving forward.
Yeah, we've obviously seen a good win already for the Supergym fighters early tonight, but Blackburn Predators, you know, one of the strongest teams we see on the UKFC cards.
Absolutely, almost their home show, really.
Well, totally, yeah, with Rob Friedman in the corner there.
Oh,
that's a wonderful.
Nice turn. We saw that go wrong in the fight earlier, where the head position was lost, but Reeves did well there to work it from the top, but up on a single leg, as he's saying.
Very nice.
And he's going to get up, he's going to get on the double if he can clasp his hands together. Reeves needs to get his right hand under Hussain's chin and try and lift him up. It's the act of getting down to the hips that's going to cause him problems.
Switching to the single.
Yeah, Hussain doing the right things. It almost got his hands clasped together. Switches to the single, pulls him away, and he would have had that if it was not for the grab of the fence.
Neil Hall in there, we'll keep an eye on that for sure. Oh, those are lovely little body shots as well coming in.
He has landed a few of those while Ibrar Hussain was attempting the takedown.
Reeves, bit of venom behind that 1-2, didn't land, but certainly had the intent there.
Nice body shot there. Oh!
Good left up from Reeves.
That stiffened up Hussain a little bit as well.
Yeah, he looks composed after it, but it was a solid shot. Dives in for the straight left.
Knee to the body again.
And a nice knee. And closes the distance well on that. I thought he might clinch again. He's had some good success there, but happy out here in the striking exchanges. Outside low kick for Reeves. Different trying to attack the southpaw. You don't really want to go full power on the inside legs. It's much easier for the southpaw to check it. Just turn the knee in. Broken a foot a couple of times doing that kind of thing. Nice straight left and a right behind it.
And what is
that got another reaction.
There we go.
Left again, Reeves on the back foot.
Slightly smothered his work there as he came forward, which gave the opportunity for the level change, but still in a great position now.
Roll's got to be careful. Now plants himself inside the guard.
From what
Coming up high.
Angle up.
That was great dexterity and awareness through that straight up.
Hussain doing the right thing. Good posture, head up, keep your hands on the body. Can't finish his triangle until he can grab his head and pull it back down. So he'll either free an arm or he can just stay there until his opponent gives it up. Hammer fist is there. As long as he's got his posture, he's not really going to threaten him with a triangle anymore. He wants to try and find a gap, get that right hand back through the middle. There's space there for his right hand to come through if he wants it. Instead, get a bit of patience and gets the pass at the end of the round.
And lands one shot from the top position.
Showed patience there when the triangle threat was up, and maybe if he showed it just a little bit more patience when he's moving forward with them strikes, because he has rocked Reeves a couple of times, but just smothered his work, and Reeves so aware of that, just drops, changes levels, gets it to the ground, and he's got a good ground game. The small glimpses we've seen so far, even at the speed he got the triangle up, that's something that Hussain's going to have to be aware of for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, in the early clinch exchanges, Hussain looked to have the upper hand, and then as it came more into it, got the upper hand in the striking, but on the ground, Some good threats there from Reeves. For me, probably not enough to win in the round because the triangle was never close, but Hussain will now have to be wary of it. Every time he's sat inside the guard, he's got to know that Reeves is going to be throwing submission attempts up.
And Reeves shown as well, he's got a little bit of a chin. He's eaten a couple of shots.
Certainly.
As has Hussain. Got, as you pointed out, stiffened very quickly very briefly in the first. Competitive.
Yeah, a lot of action in the first round.
Neil Hall starts off round 2. Here we go.
Going with the inside leg kick.
Yeah, powerful inside low kick there.
When you have two fighters with opposing stances as well, that body kick is open.
Left, yeah, right, left, he's rocked him again.
Oh.
Fair play to Reeves, he can take a shot. If I was saying I want to be backing away from the inside low kicks, just turn the knee in a little bit. Nice straight left again, and Reeves is on the back foot.
Oh, nice, turns the corner.
Yeah, Hussain was doing the right thing, just didn't start getting his hips back and legs back fast enough. He blocked the head, which is what he needed to do. Left his hips in there, which allowed Reeves to turn the corner and finish his takedown. Now he's on top for the first time in the fight.
Talking to Rob Friedman. Taking advice.
Yeah, he might look to try and a triangle of his own, controlling the wrist on his right side for Hussain. Looks like Reeves sensed the threat, just arms inside the biceps, just a tight control, not giving anything up. Referee asking for some work, and Reeves tries to oblige, trying to get some posture. Hussain ties him up, does a good job, and they'll be back on the feet, where he's been having his most success.
That was interesting. Reeves was was more successful off his back with his ground game than he was able to inflict or improve the position on top of Hussain there.
Reeves got to be careful every time.
Oh! Big left.
That left, he walked into that as well.
Reeves is still in it though. He went down. I mean, he ate the hard shot, but he wasn't rocked by the looks of things. He was straight on the attack from his guard. But now we're seeing in a good position. Side ride on the turtle. He's got a good position there. Sprawled away from the single leg attempt. Moves out to the back again.
Yeah.
Might take the back here if Reeves gives him a little bit of space. Yeah, controlling that left arm nicely to trap him. He can try and turn him over a little bit easier with that trap. Or simply control him and stay in that position. If you can pass it to his right hand.
Knee to the body. Woohoo!
That's Steve's trump card.
There we go. If you're playing Steve Cook Abbott bingo at home, there's one.
There you go. I love the knees to the body. I'm not going to apologize for it. And I still think it's underused. In amateur, I think it's completely underused.
Absolutely agree.
Good control by Hussain here.
Yeah, so a couple of nice shots getting through as well. That right hand was good. And targeting it well. Big looping shot. Rolling for a knee bar. Potentially was Reeves there when Hussain's knee was through the middle.
Reeves working the triangle. No quitting him at all as well.
He's setting up the leg lock again. Look, he's not going to have the time, but he's certainly looking for it. But another good round there. An even more dominant round for Hussain.
Reeves not out of it though. Now he's still in this.
Took that left hand instantly, went on the attack from the back, and then showed composure when he was in trouble, when he had Hussain throwing down all sorts of strikes. Was able to cover up enough not to take big damage, and survives for round 3, and all to play for.
Yeah, if you can keep yourself in the game, you've always got a chance, and he's shown, you know, even at the end there, he's looking for submission attempts from every position. Obviously, didn't come close with anything, but he's certainly thinking about it, and he's got options. And if you're a guy who's got that kind of submission brain, as long as you're in the fight, you've got a chance. Hussain starting to run away with it a little bit, but he can't get lackadaisical in round 3.
And in the corner there, Rob Friedman and Hussain walk towards each other smiling, so you could tell Friedman very happy with his fight. His second round. We'll look for him to continue that, but can James Reeves turn it around?
Well, the seconds are cleared, and Neil Hall starts off our penultimate round, our ultimate round here, round 3.
Nice, he went Throws in style to the back leg there, did Reeves. That's a good attack on a southpaw. And again.
Yes, well.
Oh, good shot. And then in with a volley of punches is Hussain. He's grown more confident as the fight's gone on, certainly.
And you can see that Reeves certainly has felt the power and is wary of it now, because he covers up and moves backwards, but moving back in a straight line allows Hussain to follow up with those flurry of punches, which he dropped him in the second round with that left hand.
Yeah, I'd like to see him use his punches more to set up his kicks. He's working well with the kicks, but the times he's been caught hard is when he's been coming in with the kicks, and Hussain's popped off that straight left as his opponent's momentum's been coming in as well. And that's what happens. You allow a guy to counter you when you just throw the kick from nowhere.
Got to say, Hussain's got to be careful of that big. Oh, there's a nice uppercut, but that right hand as well, because Hussain's left hand has been low, and that looping hook that Reeves threw earlier in the round just grazed past his chin.
Yeah, and better work with the kicks than the third round is Reeves, who was under the caution round 2. And probably going to need more than to edge around with kicks, but still in there.
Ibrar Hussain taking his time, not rushing. That the knowledge that you've got a couple of rounds in the bank has got to help there.
Yeah, one or two ways to go. You get more and more confident and you want the finish before the fight's over, or you can just take your time and not have to rush anything. Looks like Hussain's, chilled out a little more. He's caught his corner, calling him on. Hussain quite content. As you say, he knows he's got his nose in front.
But Rob Friedman, with all of his experience, knows that he can't give that up either. He's got to keep that pressure on, and when he had the pressure, that's when he's had most success, whereas Reeves is growing in confidence in this third round. Still nothing effective got through, but
shock to the body there.
The body lock and a trip. He's going to get the mount. He is.
The mount. There we go. And he's trapped the
arm.
Oh no, it's through now.
And now this is a bad position, but looking to straight away work it. Good big punches.
Looking for
the mount escape, elbow knee escape.
Oh,
that's a big one. And
another.
Neil Hall could call this.
That could be the game changer.
This could be it there, coming through. And Neil Hall calls it off.
Reeves from behind, another one.
What a great come from behind win.
But this is it,
keep yourself in it.
Well, Rob Friedman was urging Hussain on. He was really saying, don't give him the space. And once he got that space, he got the body lock. It was a nice trip to take him down into mount, and then from mount, it was just the pace and ferocity of the punches that gave Neil Hall no choice but to end the fight.
Yeah, there was a couple there that really sent their head bouncing off the canvas, and at that point in time, if you think you've got a fight won, you've never got a fight won while there's still seconds on the clock. And Reeves has shown exactly why he should take nothing for granted.
I hate to ask the negative question, but do you think Ibrar took his foot off the gas a little bit and tried to coast?
Yeah, possibly, and that may be something he'll learn, and this is what this is about. This stage of their careers is all about learning, but what we saw from James Reeves there is somebody who, once he started to get some momentum, which is so important in a fight, he built on that. He got the takedown, and then we've just seen that emphatic finish once again, and it is in there. It's a game of decisions, millimeters, all that sort of stuff, and Hussain will be kicking himself. He'll be reliving that moment for years to come, waking up and thinking, why did I let that fight slip from me? But you've got to give praise to James Reeves and Supergym. Yet again, another fight where they've come back from adversity and shown that they're going to be in it till the end.
That's certainly toughness in spades.
And a never say die attitude is one thing, again, that you can't teach. You can give a guy skills, but for Reeves to come back from there, pick up a win, yeah, exciting stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please show your appreciation for both men in the cage? 2 minutes and 36 seconds into round number 3, and we have a winner by TKO in the blue corner, James Reeves.
Another big
and of course your appreciation for Ibrar Hussain.
Just like to give a quick shout out to Miller City Cars, longtime sponsor here at the UK Fighting Championships. Get the app on Apple or Android, or call 01772 88 4000 for Preston's best taxi.